All right. Bah. Ugh. Okay, yeah, well, welcome back to this. This is gonna take some work, isn't it? Okay, so let's try a thing. So, I finally have scrap everything on, and let me see, greenhouses. Greenhouse doorway, doorway left, doorway right. Wow, there's a bunch of them. Actually curious. We should probably make sure these have snap points first. So I'm gonna build one of them. Oh yeah, they got snap points. Though, clearly it's a bit on the finicky side. Oh, no. It's not finicky, it just wildly depends on which greenhouse you're working with. Because right now, yeah, so we can do this. Alright. So here's the problem. We've got this greenhouse. Now, we've got these, like, greenhouse water pipes. Ideally, I'd like to leave them alone. But we've got these greenhouse walls. What's this? Ah, greenhouse light. Okay. I can always reload. I can always reload. Okay, now let's find which one of these does this match with? I feel like it's this one. Make sure. It is, except for two problems. One, we want this one. Two, gotta make sure it matches. So what we want to do is get this to match as well as possible, and then replace the whole greenhouse accordingly. This is going to be harder than I thought. I'm glad I got zombies turned off for this. I know I could probably turn them on, but that'd probably make this either into more of a pain in the butt or downright impossible, kind of depending. Let's see. But yeah, if I get this lined up almost perfectly, then we don't have to worry about anything, if that makes sense. Like, we can actually use this as kind of a predetermined snap point for the rest of the building. Looks close enough. If we do end up tearing off this entire section, what we're going to be able to do is, like, the whole greenhouse might rotate, like, a foot or two by the end of it. But I think it'll be worth it. And, yep, there's our snap point. Alright. So we can start just layering these in, no problem. Alright, so just regular greenhouse wall. I'll get rid of those shack walls. I don't think we need them right now. Okay, so we want greenhouse door right. Oh, crap. Okay. So we need the roof next. Looks like probably this variety. Nope. We need this variety. Unless I'm mistaken, that looks perfect. Yep. Smooth. Okay. Yeah, so it slopes up, so we're going for the shorter one first. And we want this one. Okay, then we want to get rid of this greenhouse wall. All this to fix the windows. Worth it. 110% worth it. Okay, then we get rid of that one. And it's left on the other side. There we go. Oh, this is gonna look so much nicer by the time I'm done with it. Ish. I don't know. I guess it kind of depends on your perspective on things. But I think it's going to look a heck of a lot nicer. Let's turn on my own light so I can see what I'm doing. We're still going to have to replace and, like, wiggle around some things, but I'm satisfied with this, like, little side project. Technically, I could have, like, completely redone, like, everything, but we have such, like, a good model and it's such a decent design, I don't see the point in that. And this should give us some snap points for actual functional doors, which we didn't have earlier. Alright, we probably have to get rid of that one first. Okay. So we want this one first. I'm just gonna have to do this because clearly these aren't going to behave. Yeah, so I'll probably just keep the pipeworks for the time being. Surprisingly finicky. It only wants to snap one way. That's really obnoxious. And concerning. Okay. Let's do that. Let's try from above with this section. Yeah, why? Did this turn around at some point? Oh, it did. Go figure, I'm having trouble snapping. Oh, right. Because the greenhouse roof is. Okay. This should work now. There we go. They're all the same kind of greenhouse roof, right? Yeah, glass does weird things in this game. The staircase is going to be a pain. Maybe I can extend it forwards one more block. Let's try that. We've got Institute right here. Should be fine. If not, I don't know. I'll figure something else out. Yeah. Bah. It's just all rotated by a 1, but the problem is I can't pick up and move anything. So I guess I'll just store that one for the time being and go back to my work. I'd rather have a big open hole in the ceiling than have to move everything or anything around. That just sounds like work. Okay, nope. Greenhouse. Greenhouse low wall. Make sure it's the right side. Yep. Okay, I'm not really sure if I want to have... Do I want to have doorways here? Probably. So this would be greenhouse doorway left. Is that correct? No. No, this is right. There we go. I'll have to double check the other side after I'm done with all of this. Scrap these two. It's easy words. Easy fixings. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want all of these doors, but I might as well have them and I can just block them off no problem. Because the alternative is... I mean, the alternative ain't bad either. It's just... I guess it's just one of those where it's like, I might as well leave them open. For the time being. Is this the wrong side? Right? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Because we want to have these wooden slats on the inside. Don't know why. Well, kind of know why, but still. Okay, so let's finish this off first. I was gonna start putting in doors, but it's like no. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That'd be silly. It was gonna be like this. But I've got an easy solution. Yeah, the one other thing I could do is actually here. Let's do this. I want to turn the zombies back on. But I think we want to rethink how it's done. So why don't we do this different? Let's commit to zombies always on, but only at nighttime. So feral ghoul settings, only at night. Then we'll go back and allow spawning. Okay. Then I'm gonna go to bed before too many spawn on my head. Because we should be doing this work at nighttime anyway, or during the daytime anyway. It's too dark as it is. So what this is going to do is it's going to make the nighttime really dangerous. And I'm just going to leave it on as such. If we're lucky, they'll despawn during the, they'll despawn come dawn. But I'm not entirely sure. Alright, so let's get this roof underway. Sounds like people are fighting out there, but I don't care. Alright, so wood box, gone. Let's see. This is going to take some work. We've got some big holes in the roof, of which I'm not entirely happy about. It did the snap, and then it stopped doing the snap for some reason. It's snapping to the scaffolding belowhand. What? Yeah, what scaffolding? This? Oh. Yeah, I need to get rid of that. Actually, I really don't know what this is snapping to. It's snapping to the greenhouse water pipes? Okay, let's try something different. What if we try snapping it over here? No? Really? Okay. Maybe this will work. There we go. Okay, so you just have to extend it past, and that's how this will work. Should work. Okay. I was wondering about this. Or is it... Oh, interesting. Is it going... It's going a bit low. Weird. Well, I've been spotted by something. I don't think it'll be able to get to me, though. I'm taking the very relaxed approach to this. What is shooting at me? Ghoul, probably. Okay. Be surprised if too many of them spawn while I'm working on this. They might, though. Yeah, we got these, like, awkward cracks. Well, I didn't design the snap points. They just happened. I don't know how else to do this, honestly. Okay. And honestly, I do want to speed this along to some degree. Cause if enemies do start spawning on my head, I'd prefer to be able to, you know, focus on them as opposed to being distracted trying to put my greenhouse together. It's like putting together Legos under duress. So that's how it currently feels. Or would feel, I don't know. Anyway. We want these next. I think I gotta get rid of these roofs first. Oh, I never get rid of this wall. Oh, maybe the whole problem is... Maybe the whole problem is, no, we want right low. Right? Yes. Okay, there we go. And maybe the whole problem is the way I originally put the wall down. That's why everything looks out of sync. No, that doesn't quite make sense. Okay, there we go. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta extend past. I really don't know where half of them are even snapping to. But either way, this should give us a good snap point for the walls. And we'll actually have, like, a nice looking greenhouse here. Next time I'll probably put one of these, like, higher up. You know, make my own on top of a platform so I can reach it. But that would require work right now. What the... Alrighty then. He has entered my house. Or my building. I could trap him here. Actually seems mildly likely given the situation. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm not gonna think about it. We should have a nice, perfect snap point. Alright, so let's get rid of the last of the greenhouse walls. And just about good. Yep. Somehow it got flipped over while I was working on it. Weird, but easily recovered from. Okay, I think that's it. Actually, I think our greenhouse is totally complete. Okay, last bit of thing. We need doors. Metal doors would be hilarious. Let's see if I can find like a... Oh. Greenhouse doors. I have no idea if this is the correct handle placement. Let's try this one. Jeez, I never know with doors which way I should put them on. Okay, perfect. And now let's lock every door. Because once the ghouls get here, we might as well have this place be locked off. Actually, we've got one section left that I haven't touched. Or I did touch, I just did it wrong. Scrap that one. We want to do homemaker, greenhouses. So it's short doorway left, right? No. Gotta make sure it's attached. Unlock. Open. Interesting that it opens inwards. I guess it's actually not a bad thing though, because if we gotta rush, this makes sense. Okay, what's this? Uh-oh. There's a weird device there. Okay, so we got a couple of nice little cosmetic-y things. Things are probably fine. I can warp through doors. Okay. So we've got limited water. In fact, our character's thirsty, so we might as well work on that for a second. For some reason my crops haven't grown. Maybe I harvested them last episode and didn't even realize. Ooh, are my melons? Nope. Let's see. Do I have any carrots planted? The answer is no. Well, I guess let's plant some carrots. I don't think they're actually that helpful, given what resources we already have. But if I got them, I might as well plant them, considering we got this extra plant right here. Or plot. I feel like I should have like a row of carrots. Oh, shit. I can make carrot planters again. Should have like a row of carrots around one singular mute fruit plant. For reasons unbeknownst to everybody. Still, free food. I think I picked up the hoe that was on the ground. Whoops. Whatever. And I think I'm just going to leave everything else to the elements. This is looking good. Not quite lined up perfectly, but I'll take it. And now we've got a really nice looking, non-broken greenhouse. Okay. So what do we want to do next? The interesting thing about all of this is, now if the zombies are going to be spawning... Oh, I wonder if my resources aren't going to be generating properly anymore. Don't know. I have no idea how it's supposed to function. Okay, well, let's see. Yep. Okay, so I got a mod that lets me convert bone to glue, which is adhesive. Now this feels a little bit cheap, considering... No, this feels freaking... I am repulsed by myself right now. Why? Because I'm literally turning corpses of dead people into glue. Now, honestly, there's some kind of, like, horror associated with, like, the idea of, say, turning a horse into glue, that I hold in me since, like, watching Animal Farm for the first time. Technically, probably should read it, considering Animal Farm's kind of like an American classic. I think it's an American classic. But after... I watched the Animal Farm movie, I think when I was, like, 11? That was a pretty horrifying movie to watch when you're that young. Like, absolutely horrifying. You know, the old horse that, you know, has worked itself to the bone just to make sure that the farm actually works and stuff like that. And... let's not do Brahmin hide. We don't want to do that. Hides we don't want to. Bones we definitely want to just get rid of in this manner. But, you know, the horse was, like, probably one of the most admirable characters in the entire Animal Farm. You know, book, movie, whatever. And as a kid, it was horrifying to see the horse more or less get trucked off and, you know, turned into glue. I'm going to be flush for life with glue. All it took was a little bit of immoral, yeah, lack of morals. Oof. Alright, what else can I make? Yeah, I can make vegetable starch. Do I need to anymore? That's the question. Answer is not necessarily. We'll do it anyway. I always go through a ton of adhesive anyway. Even if at this point... Yeesh. Alright. Shame... there's, like, no nutrition mod for this game. Like, it'd actually be interesting if you had to give your character, like, a semi-balanced meal and stuff. Because currently, my character is very much, subsisting off of a diet of, pure garbage. Let's see. No, we don't care about drinks. I love this inventory manager until it gets kind of inconvenient. Okay. Oh, we do have a bunch of, like, radstag meat that we can deal with. Let's eat all of the mute fruits until we're properly fed, and let's go roast some things. Realistically, I'm just doing this to kind of get rid of it. I don't feel like messing with cages. We already fight enough. So it's not like I'm hurting for supplies. Wonder if there'd be a good way to set this up. You know, I actually just had an idea for an absolutely wonderful continuation of Neverleaf Sanctuary. I still have that, like, Season 2 kind of hanging out in, like, kind of limbo that I'll have to go back to, or reboot, depending on mods. But I was thinking it'd actually be really fun to combine Neverleaf Sanctuary with, with zombie survival. Where I just turn on, you know, the zombie survival mods, but, like, night or daytime or whatever. See if I can get them, modify the spawn points a little bit. And plop myself on Sanctuary. But obviously, like, normally they'd just be kind of hanging out. You know, the zombies would get stuck at the wall. The trick would be, all I'd have to do is turn on the destructible, defenses mod. Maybe? And that might actually take care of some things. Because what that could do, if I'm not mistaken, would be let me, it would let the zombies, like, break down walls and stuff, so I'd actually have to work on barriers. Though, I'm gonna be totally honest, not actually sure if that'd be the case. Anyway, let's just store all of the food that we've got in our inventory. It's pretty heavy anyway. Oof. Mostly did it for the experience, though honestly, fighting ghouls is good stuff in that regard. Let's see, do these have any weight to them? A little bit, not much. Then we've got all of this stuff. Oh, right. I've got all my new armor on. I need to make it, legendary. I didn't even think about this. Yeah, so we've got the, we've got that armor, but yeah, we've got the combat tough armor that I haven't even messed with. Oh, wow. I have a lot of adhesive. Hey, works for me. Extra stagger resistance. Stagger resistance is tempting. Cannot be set on fire. Like, deep-pocketed could be useful. Especially considering this stuff is heavy. But if I went with, like, pneumatic... Let's go with pneumatic. Stagger resistance is definitely an issue. Oh, shoot, we're out of crystal. So, even if I wanted to go legendary, I couldn't. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's just do deep-pocketed on a couple of these. And get the extra defense, obviously. Yeah, I go stealth-related, but I'm kind of leaving that alone. Fairly soon, we're gonna be, we're going to be... Yeah, I don't know actually how much longer I'm going to keep up with this series. At least a little while. I want to mess with the gun some more. Eek. It's horrifying looking. Let's mess with the immolator rifle. Not entirely sure if it worked the way I thought it did. Or is the immolator rifle... The immolator rifle is like a weird... combo gun. Ain't it? I'm not sure. Let's see. Do we want to try the beam splitter? Nah, let's just do the compensating lens. This is weird. What do we need for this? Crystal and fiber optics. Yeah, so apparently I'm totally out of those. That kind of makes this suck. Nothing that really, like, increases my... So why can't I get that? It doesn't look like anything. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Let's see. So we just want red sight dot. Should be able to see. Already got the lens. Can't do a barrel. And I can't do most of these. Yeah, because we're totally out of crystal. Well. Okay. Well, let's see. What can we do here? Gauss slug. Oh, but we don't have enough ammo. I'm tempted to go with Tesla arc, because that'd be kind of fun. Conversion shotgun. Red laser, reanimator, plasma inferno. Better range, enemy damage. Liberty Prime laser would be hilarious. Inferno gamma wave. I've just never seen Liberty Prime laser as an option. Tesla arc is super tempting. Okay, let's quick check. So we had that. We don't care about the pipe rifle. We got the frag rifle, the vaporizer, and a couple other things. Okay, so what about you? So we got a flamethrower, which I can also convert over. Things like plasma inferno is tempting. It looks like it just converts the damage. Oh, I see. If I convert it over to Little Man, it fires mini nukes. Yeah, that'd be a problem. So currently it just does that amount of damage. Plasma Inferno would be hilarious. Plasma, I think, is more? Automatic fire, plasma fire, does fuel. Liberty Prime laser would be interesting. Let's do Plasma Inferno. It just sounds too cool on this thing. Let's see. What can we do? Fusion coils. Oh, this switches the type. These conversion mods are weird. I like them, though. Let's see. Standard barrel, long barrel. Increases the reach, sure. Napalm tank, yes. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. So it does Plasma Inferno damage. However, I'm really not sure about its range, because it's in the negatives. I guess we'll find out shortly. Alright, let's go back to this. Let's do the conversion to the Liberty Prime laser. And let's see what else I can do. Hip fire and control. Nope, we already got that one. Standard receiver, all the way to the bottom. Let's see. I don't really care about rate of fire that much. Let's go with accuracy, seeing as we're shooting for the head. Okay. Accuracy it is. Magazine. So I don't want to switch the mod out. Let's just do... I'm not a big fan of the large quick eject magazine. It looks really stupid. Which seems really stupid to most people, probably. But it's important to me. Okay, muzzle. So we could do a suppressor. Or a compensator. What do we want? Accuracy? Oh. Let's go with this, probably. I'm not entirely sure if that'll actually, like, work the way I want it to, but I don't know. Anyway. So we got the Mini Prime, and the, So we got the Mini Prime and the Burninator. Mjolnir, and I'm still not sure about the Immolator rifle. Oh, that's fine. Alright, let's let's go shopping. Cause I wanna mess with these. Let's grab the mini prime. I should have a fair amount of ammo for this thing too. Yeah.